Hey guys, Pete Ramsey, HVAC Greatness. This is one more XRP video. Now before you fast forward, this is probably going to have the biggest impact on your business. I'm reaching out to my HVAC brothers and I'm sending you a warning. This is not financial advice. You got to say that kind of stuff these days. I'm not a financial expert. You got to say that kind of stuff these days, but I'm not stupid. And I'm going to show you just a couple of things here. And I got to be careful because, you know, the social media police, they like to monitor certain things. But the point is, I've been telling you guys, if you are not currently invested in the cryptocurrency called XRP, which is known as Ripple, and in spite of the fact that they're different, they're just they have a relationship with the founders and everything else. They control it. They control the escrow. Most of you listening will look back at this video. If you've watched this and you look back, most of you look back and say, you know, I really screwed up by not paying attention. Guys, this is huge. It's coming, and there's major change coming. I took the time to create a little video series on an amateur here on how to quickly get into this, and you can learn the details later. But let me hit a couple of the highlights. Okay, so this is the Ripple company, and you can look at their website. If you look at their customers, it shows it. Let me hit refresh. Companies like Bank of America, American Express. Okay, you can see them. I'm going to be careful what I say, and then it fades out to fuzzy. You understand that the greatest transition financially is happening right now. There's websites out there right now, and it tells you everything you need to know. But most people, we're just too busy running our business and running our life to see this. You are going down, right? You're going to lose huge wealth. You're going to lose huge, personal asset value. It's going to happen. The vast majority of you. A couple of you are aware of this and you're invested in this. I don't make anything off this. I put a $20 program in here just to help my friends get through this. That's not what this is about. This is about letting you guys know in a way that hopefully you'll take a little bit of action, some action, anything, and just make sure that you put a little bit of this over to one side. Because we're getting ready to move away from an antiquated financial system into a new digital era, and forget about Bitcoin and Dogecoin, all that crap. Okay, I should say crap. All the meme coins and stuff like this. What we're talking about is there's a new financial system that's coming in, and they're using this. We're talking liquidity pool solutions. So if you fly into Cancun, Mexico, and you decide you want to change your dollars for pesos, they have a liquidity pool right there in a drawer somewhere. You know, they got so many dollars, so many pesos, and that way they can do these exchanges. But when you exceed that, now you got to wait or come back until they have more pesos, or if you're going back to dollars, until they have more dollars, right? So this is a big problem. It slows down the financial process. But this solution, the XRP solution that is patented, and they've got the relationships with not just the big boys I just showed you, the bigger boys, the biggest possible boys on the block, and it's coming. I don't necessarily like the people that are behind this, but the technology is solid, and it doesn't matter if it's the good guys or the bad guys. This is where things are going, and most people are going to end up on something called universal basic income. You know how some people won't work because it's easier to sit back and depend on that government check. They're programming us, guys. Change is coming. Okay, so I don't want to beat that up, but look at things like this. Okay, you can read that for yourself as to who is going to be utilizing this company right here that uses XRP, and then this partner over here that is tied in with, you get it, right? This particular one right here. And I'm not going to go into a lot of it, but this is, they've made relationships. This stuff is in place. This whole lawsuit thing, the reason you can't buy it through the United States, that's why I put the program together, to help you be able to get a hold of some and set it aside. That's going to go away. You'll see it'll play out. There'll probably be a fine. But this organization here is working with Ripple, and look, they're working in over this many countries, and most of those banks, we may refer to them as the banks for the banks. And I've seen data that talks about the bank for the biggest banks that print the money for the countries. You can figure that part out. This stuff is real, guys, and I'm trying to be careful what I say because but here it is. They've got the patent on this. These guys hold the patent. This is the one. This is on-demand liquidity, cross-border transaction. We're talking the huge transactions, the big stuff, right? And here is the World Economic Forum report. I forget how many pages this is, but look at some of this stuff here. Air 404. So they're talking about barriers that are going to slow this transition down, and they are prepared for all of them. And what's helped them? This right here. This is what's helped them accelerate and broaden what they're calling this. They're calling this an industrial revolution. Industrial revolution number 4. This is coming, guys. Hell, it's here. Look what NASDAQ has to say. All right? You know that blockchain is supposed to be a public ledger technology, but in reality, it's a hybrid. And they set up a special private ledger for these guys, right? Because they have to have privacy for security, but there's also nefarious activities go with that. And so there's some bad boys in this, but the technology is coming. It's here, and they're telling you what's going to happen. They're saying, hey, guys, be careful. We may have some type of we got to be careful. We're vulnerable to a cyber attack. We're vulnerable to, this and that. One of these vulnerabilities will manifest. The people are going to go, oh, gosh, governments, save us, and they're going to roll this out. And if you own what I'm trying to tell you to go, get a little bit on your own, you're going to see huge amounts of wealth made out of that. There's a transfer, and it's going to come out of the things that exist now, and it's going to move over into these future assets, if you will. And it's here, guys. This is real stuff. I'm going to put a link for $20 freaking. If you don't know how to do this, you need to go get XRP. That's what is being said here. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Go do your own homework. But if you want to hurry up and just put $100 or $200 or something like that just to have something until you figure this out, I'm showing you how to do it because of the lawsuit, Security and Exchange Commission against XRP. Because of that, the local platforms, exchange platforms, well, we have to take it off. We don't want to accidentally sell the security. Well, okay, so whatever. The rest of the world's loading up on this. And so what does this mean? That means that those who don't have it, you, are going to lose the value of all the wealth in your country and everything else to those who do have it potentially. Potentially, it's not conspiracy theory. I'm just looking at all the data's out there. The partnerships have been made with the biggest financial institutions in the world. And that's not the only currency. We got XRP. That is let's call this the institutional money, the big movements. Then we have the retail movements. There's a currency for that. Then we have companies like R3, which is the biggest blockchain company in existence. They've got a cryptocurrency. I'll talk to you about how to get that. And then there's some other ones that have things like smart contracts and things that make all this stuff possible, that they have a coin as well. And so if you want to just kind of hedge your bets against this and just take a few dollars and stick it off to one side, take action, at least get the XRP. And if you don't know how to do it, you just want to look over my shoulder. I pre-recorded everything. You got to do some thinking for yourself there. You have to set up your accounts and stuff like this. But you just look over my shoulder and I'll walk you right through it. Okay, it's there for you. For those of you who need a little bit of help. For you younger guys, congratulations to you. You guys are younger. You'll probably have the older guys working for you before it's over with. Not that you're smarter than them in HVAC, not that you're better than them, but just because you came up at the right time and you're open to this and you have the insights and the education or the exposure, I should say, to this. And many of you already own this stuff. Many of you are going to be millionaires overnight. Some of you billionaires. It's just crazy what's going on right now. I mean, this is just insane. So you older guys, you guys my age or older, just remember Bitcoin. I had a customer of mine, a buddy of mine, friend of mine, business owner. His son came to him and said, "Hey, Dad," many years ago, they got this thing called Bitcoin. It's like 25 cents a coin. 25 cents a coin. Why don't we spend about $500 on it? You know what he told his son? He said, "I'm not throwing my money away on that stuff. We get back to work." You know, air conditioning company, right? Many years later, Bitcoin is not 25 cents per coin anymore. It went to beyond $25,000, beyond $50,000. It actually hit $60,000. Now, everything's pulled back, and you got to understand how this stuff works. Manipulation, persuasion, whatever you want to call this stuff. It's going to affect your business, guys. A lot of your competitors are going to go under. Hopefully you'll heed a little bit of a warning here. Do your own research, and if this is right for you, maybe you'll do like my buddy failed to do many years ago, and you'll put, like he didn't put the $500 into Bitcoin, which he'd be a multi-millionaire today had he. You know, maybe you'll be on that side of the fence. And if you don't want to do this for greed, which I applaud, do it for self-preservation. Do it for those who depend on you, that, you know, if things get rough, you no longer can support, and all of a sudden perhaps you'll be able to help them and others, because a lot of people are going to be damaged by this. I foresee, or become dependent on this system that's going to be rolled out to save the public. This is it's not very pretty stuff. The technology is legit; it's needed, but I think we've got to make sure that the right people are managing that, and I don't know that that's the case right now. But whether you like it, whether it's ready, whether you're ready or not, it's coming. Do this. Do your own research. Do your own thing. You know, I'm not monetizing this any other way than put this little $20 course down here, so that for those of you older guys, you just look over my shoulder. I'll do the video screenshot and I explain what's going on. And I put one video on there and I go into these other cryptos in detail, and really help you get a clear understanding on part of what I just showed you there. So, and there's a whole lot more. There's tons of this. Again, I don't want to rock the boat out there with, you know, with YouTube or all the social media. They love to, you know, kind of prevent certain information from being put out public because, you know, is this a fact or not? Go look at those websites I just shared with you. I mean, you know, come to your own conclusions. I'm just saying what Crazy Pete is seeing, and take it for what it's worth. You guys be safe. Take care of yourself. You need anything, reach out. Pete's always here for you. We love our industry. And, you know, we do have a couple of private groups if you want to jump over on Facebook or on a Telegram and some of those other groups. You know, come on in and, you know, let's team up. You know, we got to help each other. You know, the days of hating your competitors are in the rearview mirror. It's time to unify. Pete Ramsey, your HVAC greatest. You guys be careful. Talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.